Welcome to the church, apparently. That's where we are currently, it seems, because I am back reading shitty fanfiction. I've probably not done one of these in several decades, so, yeah, you're welcome. On the weekday of God as well, there's nothing holy about this burger. Well, probably the first comment, the first people posted the fucking chat before this even start is like an Iranian nationalist song, and some guy is questioning the Holocaust, which, you know, he's also kind of denying it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We have one of the best fanfictions ever written, and by best I mean worst. Although, what do I know? I haven't actually read this. I am going into this blind, as it were. Just to get into the cast of characters a little bit, there is original female character, which is probably my favorite character of all time. Then we have Barack Obama. He's in this. Samus Aran from Metroid. Zelda. We have Luigi. We have Peach Toadstool, whatever the fuck that is. We have Solid Snake. We have Master Chief. We have Sonic the Hedgehog. We have Donkey Kong. There's interesting ones here somewhere. I don't know who Wolf O'Donnell is, but he's probably some kind of politician, and he doesn't sound like a character that's in Smash. King George III and his friend Wario. Adolf Hitler, because it's not a good story if there isn't Adolf Hitler also. Mao Zedong, original male character. It's very feminist, casting the female lead first, and then all the other characters, and then original male character. And then Taylor Swift also, she's here. Not as important as original male character. Welcome to Super Smash Bros. Mishonh from God by Princess America. So I have a problem with reading text that dyslexic people write. I have difficulty processing it. It's very frustrating for me. And the fact that this just starts as Super Smash Bros. Mishonh from God. It's a missed opportunity to write Gord. But I suppose these people are not Drunken Peasants fans. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the summary of the story, because that's what you want before you start a... Oh yeah, by the way, we have to do the thing here. I am reviewing a beer tonight, only one, because I forgot to go to the craft beer store yesterday. We're having the Störtebeker Arctic Ale. It's got 8.5%, so it's supposed to be like an ice bock. And this is my beautiful glass, and I'm gonna taste some of this. This actually is it was a very clear beer before the, water hit the sides of the glass. You know how it works, physics and shit. Damn boy, this is very fruity. Not at all what I expected from an Arctic ale. But it tastes cold. It's actually very good, yeah. Okay, summary. Sarah was a normal girl until she went to Nintendo World to save. My third story plays we're gonna stop this immediately. I'm gonna try and read this like it wasn't written by a dyslexic person. Because if I don't do that, this will be the fanfiction that makes me commit suicide on stream. Barack Obama and the liberals on fanfiction.net deleted this, so I'm putting it here. So there's no way that this isn't a troll. Hi, my name is Sarah, not Palin, unfortunately. This is already the point where I know. And I'm a 13-year-old girl who loves America and God and the Constitution. So the Constitution that doesn't like God. So I liberal socialist who likes Barack Obama, then leave now. This is... Okay, you're not the posers. You're not the people who aren't cool into Hot Topic t-shirts. Now it's the liberals with Barack Obama. And last time it was the evolutionists, too. And go back to getting welfare for noting and trying to turn everyone into gay atheists. Also, The idea of just democratic socialists putting chemicals in the water, going to the water supply, trying to turn people into gay atheists. So this will increase their IQ by 200 points. I like video games like Super Smash Brothers and otters. I like otters too. Even though I'm a grill, my mom said it turn presumably a lesbian. If I play a video game, but I put pics of Jacob from Twilight and Justin Bieber in my room, so I don't. That's how you stop from becoming a lesbian, is you put pictures of half-naked actors who play werewolves, and also singers from Canada. I think the werewolf is also technically Canadian, so it's basically you just have to hang people from Canada on your walls, and that saves you from homosexuality. Leo has sent me $20 because obviously this is a live stream on my main channel, and I've been blueballing him on the second channel where I do the live streams almost every week now. I like Super Smash Bros, but Dinner Destruction Siblings was better. I must agree with that. But unfortunately, they didn't write a fantastic fanfiction for Dinner Destruction Siblings, so. Let's start, shall we? Chapter 1. Mission from God. Chapter 1. Mission from God. I was in my seance class one day when my liberal teacher, Mr. Johnson, was talking about evolution. Okay, so the just barring the dyslexia of the sentence, making the science class into a seance class, brilliant move. Having it be run by a liberal, even better. But calling it evolution. Oh my god. How do you talk about evolution in a seance class? Do you summon the spirits of, extinct... That's actually a good idea. You summon the spirits of, extinct animals that have died thousands of years ago, and so, establish the missing links. That's actually a good technique that people should be using. First sentence, by the way. And that is why humans came from monkeys and there is no God, he said. Yes, that is what evolution is about. I raised my hand. Yes, Sarah, he says. If humans came from monkeys, why are there still monks? Because, if the religion has been disproven, why are there still people who practice it, is how I choose to interpret this fucking sentence. My teacher had no answer for that, so he gave me a detention and an F on my test. Yes. Ha ha ha, he said, you Christians will be defeated one day. Atheists already rule this country because of Obama, Carr, and son. All the Christians will go to death panels. Deaf panels as in panels for people who can't hear? What the... This, you can see this on the screen. You see the amount of dyslexia that this has. So I can't even really do... I'll try to do voices later. I already have an idea. Just then the door to the science room opened and God walked in, just casually chewing an apple. He was wearing a robe and had a bread like he always... I was not aware that God always has a bread... Oh no, it's beard. It's supposed to be beard. Okay. Still, I wasn't aware that he had that. Weren't you supposed to not... Who gives a fuck? Mr. Johnson, you're gone to hell. No, cause you aren't real. I feel like the point where God is standing in front of you should be the point where you rationally say, okay, lol, you're a Moran. No, I'm actually a Johnson, God said, and he stroked Mr. Johnson with lightning, and Mr. Johnson died. What a forgiving and loving deity. Yay, said all the Christians in the class, applauding a murder. Boo, said the heathens, so God stroked all them too. Okay, now I need to talk to Sarah, God said, so everybody else leave. Why don't you just fucking stroke them too? Bitch ass motherfucker. Okay, my classmates left the room. You god, teleport them or some shit. Sarah Osborne, who just so happens to have the same name as the person who wrote this story, allegedly. I've been watching you for some time, he said. This world isn't the only I made. For real? I ask. Yeah, do you know about video games? Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Mario? Does Mario have a surname? Yeah, I play them with my bro and Lauren. My bro is my brother. Thank you for clarifying that. And Lauren is my BFF forever. She's a PCC, pretty conservative Christian like me too. Not sure about that. Well, they are real because when you play the other universe I made. Cool, God! I high-fived God. That's the most normal reaction to have in this situation. Okay, but there's treble, which I assume is not some, like, musical reference. Satan found out about this and now he's in Nintendo World. Only you can stop him before he does evil stuff there. Because I, the almighty deity that created that universe, my appointment book is already full. There's a lot of children in Africa that don't have AIDS yet. Oh no! Right, this is the hardest thing you ever done, harder than your math test last month. Yeah, probably. Actually, is that a two-dimensional world? Like, can people only move in 2 dimensions in that world that you created? A good God thing, I'm God. I can give you cool powers and stuff. So God gave me some power and I fell to sleep. When I woke up, I was outside of Smosh Mansion. Oh, I don't know why they're here, but which one of the Smosh guys quit though? There's a YouTube joke in here somewhere. Next chapter. Boy, oh boy. Summary. Sarah goes to the mansion and meets the Smash Brothers characters. Notes. Oh, this does have, author's notes. Okay. First of all, what's a troll? I mean, I think for some in a game before, but there is not my story, so why did you mention them in the review? And what's a Mary Sue? And my mom and dad said that I need to spread the truth of God's word on the intranet and speak out against the socialists destroying America. Yeah, your parents have it all figured out, girl. You go. Preferably somewhere else. Also, I didn't update yesterday because my family thought that there would be the rapture. It's too much. It's not even straddling the line of maybe people thinking this might be real. This is so far out of the ballpark that it's just, oh, this is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. Lauren said there wouldn't be, and she was right, so I guess that proves how smart she is. Well, you're supposed to respect your parents and shit, so... My boy, the Oak Staff. I've been waiting for this a long time. For 20 Danish kroner. That's actually a decent amount of money, my man. Thank you very much. I was in Denmark recently. I mean, I lived near Denmark, so... The Smash Mansion was really big. Was a really big hose? With like a gajillion Romos. And was a lot of stories tall. I was intimidated by how big it was. Yeah, that should, if you have a gajillion rooms, that should cause some space-time distortion. So, Yeah, you may well be afraid of it collapsing into a neutron star at any moment, in which case you would probably die. Though we don't know which powers she was given. Maybe that's the power that God gave her. Suddenly, someone came. It was like a robot, except a person was in it. "Hey there, pretty girl," the robot person said. "You think I'm pretty," I said. "Yeah, you're the hottest girl I've ever shorn." This is... I don't even... Is this gonna be... Is she gonna fuck Dr. Robotnik? Is this what's gonna happen now? I thought it was Mr. Chef from Hello, but it wasn't. I didn't know that, so I closed my eyes and made out with a robot person, but then when I opened them, it's not Master Chief, but God, it's Samus. Oh no, it's you just made out with the woman. What are you... I'm gonna make Samus sound like a black guy now. "Ha ha ha, I tricked you into thinking I was a dude, but I'm a girl, actually," Samus said. Why do you do these? I like guys, not girls. I'm a Christian," I shooted. Because I'm a lesbian," Samus said. What the and I'm antithesis, so I want you to go to hell for being gay like me. Then Samus tried to rape me. She took off my shirt. I had my bra under, so I wasn't topless. That's very important to let us know that. And my shirt, which had panties under it, so I still wasn't naked. No, help! This is just... lesbian robot rape in the second chapter. "No help!" I screamed. Luckily, Link and Math and Ike were nearby, so they got horses and ran up and came before it was too late. Okay, these new characters now all have Italian accents. "Stop being a gay liberal, Samus," Ike said. "Yeah. We're men and you women, so listen to us," Lynx. This is just eerily fitting. "But I'm a lesbian, so I'm a feminist, and I'm not gonna listen to you." No, this is... Now she's also Italian. Fuck. To get into the... Samus said, "She taked off my shoes." That's very important, is the shoes bit. There were fancy high heels from Giuseppe Zanotti that cost my mum $2,000. But then Marth grabbed Samus with his Hercule... I'm pretty sure that's not what Marth looks like. With his Hercule arms. And threw her in the moat of the moat of the mansion. "Are you okay?" he asked. He kissed my hand. That's what you want, is when you just almost got raped by a robot bulldyke lesbian, is some Italian guy hitting on you while you haven't put your clothes back on. "Yeah, sorry I made you do that." "It's okay, Samus is a liberal, so she had it coming," March said. I looked into his eyes. He was like the looks of Jacob and Justin Bieber were combined. I know for a fact that that isn't what Marth looks like. He has blue hair. With the genus of Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh. She just picked the two dumbest fucking hosts. Except he had blue hair. My hair was long and bland and really petty. Yeah, okay. I hate liberals too. I asked? You hate liberals too? That's very romantic. Well, you're an anti-Semite too? You also deny the Holocaust? Yeah, me, Link, and Ike were all born-again Christians and fucking Italians over here, Marth said. Cool. Can I meet everyone else? I said. Okay, so I climbed on Marth's horse that he had in the house, because apparently these people don't have any rules in this anarchy Nintendo world, and rode to the mansion. Oh, okay, she was raped outside the mansion. In the mansion, I met other Christians like Peach and Zelda, and Toon Link, and Pit, and Nas, and Lucas, and Kirby, and King Day, and the Mario Bros, Mary, and Lugia from Poke. Yeah. Sonic and Solid Snape. Just, you put fucking Snake. Just put. Just Metal Gear, but it's fucking Snake. He's just in Russia fighting some old guy, or this fucking guy who vomits bees. It's like, I'm depressed because Harry's mum never let me smash. Okay, that bit wasn't as good as I thought it would become. Listen, I make mistakes too. Marth's father, I don't think he was Marth's father in the game, but I couldn't. It'd be cool if it was. I'm sorry, Snake is now Garth's father. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. Claude Strafe and the real Master Chef. It's, he now talks like Gordon Ramsay. Those two weren't in Smash Bros. For some reason, but they're in this. Neither was Mao Zedong, and he's on the list of characters in this. But there were also liberals like Bowser and Ganondorf and Wario and Donkey Kong. That's the... Listen, when Donkey Kong went out of the jungle, he united the peoples of Mongolia and built an empire that would barely last a generation before it fell apart. And Diddy and Metal Knight and Pikachu and Pac-Man, Trana and the other Pac-Mans and Wolf and Fox McCledo and Falcon and Captain Falco, who was doing cocaine while singing in German, who was Samus's boyfriend before they both turned gay from a government vaccine. I knew I had my work cut out for me. I love how you just... It's not even like the villains of these are the bad... like the evil ones, right? It's like Wario and Ganondorf and Bowser, sure. But, like, Fox and Falco and Captain Falcon and shit, Pikachu, they're like the good guys. And I'm pretty sure that Day was the villain of Kirby, but I don't know. Let's go to the next chapter, shall we? Chapter 3. He finally smash. Summary. Sarah first batal of her Smash career with an unexpected twist. Stop attacking my story. God will judge you when you die, and if you insult Christians, then you will be sent to hell. And thanks to the two people who said nice things. I know you will go to heaven. This is the one litmus test that God has for heaven, is that you like this particular fanfiction. That's the only thing they care about at the pearly gates. So when Mother Teresa arrived, they're like, yeah, we know you spent your life just giving to the poor and shit. But have you read Super Smash Bros. Mission from God? Also, I know that Samus is a lesbian because when I first played, I only saw her in armor, so I thought she was a hot guy. But then I used her finale Smash and found out she was a girl. I had to stare at my pics off Justin Bieber and Jacob even longer than usually. do when Lauren comes over to keep me straight. This is the meta plot where the author is actually gay. And she tries to keep herself straight from her best friend. Oh my god, this is amazing. Also, actually, when I was in primary school, a friend of mine, he said that his favorite character in Smash was Samus. And I was like, you know she's a girl, right? And I was, no, he's a guy. Samus is a guy. And I just couldn't convince him, because if I had convinced him that she was a girl, she wouldn't have been his favorite character anymore, which is pretty dumb. The next day, I was in my first match of my career. Me and Zelda were fighting Bowser and Falcor. Is it Falco or Captain Falcon? We were the red team because we were conservatives, and they were the blue team because they were the liberals. That's how Nintendo World works. I was wearing a pretty red dress that everyone expected the liberals to compliment me on. Boozer kept breathing fire at us, and Falco shot lasers from his gum. His mouth. I don't know if birds have gums. Pretty sure they don't. Zelda turned into Shrek? Hold on, what is going on? What? And throw needs at Boozer and then hit him with a chain. What? Since when does Shrek have a chain? What the fuck? Soon Bowser was defeated. Then Falcor gets Smash Bell and summoned a giant tank called a Landmaster. I don't even know what this is supposed to mean anymore. And shat Zelda so she flied and loosed. I thought I was doomed, but then I heard God's voice. Sarah, remember the powers I gave you at school? Oh no, I had forgotten about this. I used one of the powers that God gave me and insanely had my finale smash. But what is the power? I activated it and it cussed me to turn into an angle? Oh, it made her into an angel. I used my holy powers to strike down the Landmaster and defeat Falco. This game's winner, Red Team, the narrator said. When I left Fit, Marth was waiting for me. Oh my god, that was Amazon. I never seen someone finale smash without a smash ball before, he said. It's because the powers God gave me for some reason. Cool. Now me and my dad are fighting Samus and Wario. Great. I'll watch, I said. God damn it. So the next fit began, and Marth and Snake were the red team, and Samus and Wario were the blue team. Samus saw I was watching, so she tried to deduce me with her luscious lips and huge Does she I know she has huge breasts, but does she have luscious lips? I only played the last Smash that I really actively played was Melee. I don't think she has her non-suit form in there. And Mark hit her with his sword while she was distracted, and his dad threw gonads at her. He just detached his balls and threw them at her. I was not aware that Solid Snake had gained this power. She got blowed up and lots of stack. Samus, get your head in the game. President Barack Obama wants us to kill all the Christians, Wario said. I don't feel like Wario's Italian. He feels American to me. Right, Samus said. Right. Okay. She attacked Marth and Snake. Soon everybody only had one stack left. What the fuck are you talking about? What ran towards Snack and hit him with a motorcycle. He flowed off and explode. Father, no! Matt said. He ran at Wario with his sword. What the ate him? Samus said. God damn it. He's Eastern European, yes. I can't. I am liberal vegan, so now I can only will eat Vegetas. Listen, if you're so concerned about bureaucracy, you shouldn't be eating like Super Saiyan type people. Wario said. So Wario was lose. It was on and on fight between Samus and Marth. Give it up, Samus. You know liberals can't win. Never. By the power of Lord Satan, I shall ban... This is much better this way. By the power of Lord Santa, I shall banish you to the subspace world. Whatever the fuck this subspace world is. Then a porthole opened and sucked Math into subspace? The fight was over. The liberals had won. What did you do to my son? And more importantly, what did you do to my son who is not my star but my biological offspring? Snake said when the match was over and Martha didn't come back. I'll never tell, Samus said. She blowed me a kiss, which I dodged, and walked away. I was worried when Marth didn't come back. You mean out of the black hole? Yeah, people don't usually do that. He still wasn't back from the Tea Party relay. What? So I went with Claude Strafe and... Who the fuck is Claude Strafe? When I went to sleep at night, I prayed for Marth. Then I lacked the windows and doors so Samus couldn't rape me while I slept. You didn't have doors and... Okay. That makes sense. That makes a surprising amount of sense. That night I had horrible nightmares that Marth was forced to have gay sex with Satan and Barack Obama. It was the scariest thing ever. Amazing. Next chat. How many of these are there? Okay, I don't see how many there are, but there's probably more than there should be. I mean, there's already more than there should be. Chapter 4. The Search for Marth. Summary. Sarah goes to subspace to find Marth. Notes. Merry Christmas, Eve, everybody. I hope the people who said good things about my story get what they want. And the people who said bad things, donut. Hopefully I can finish another chapter tomorrow. But it's Christmas, not happy holidays, liberals. And I have stuff with my family. And then I'll spend the night at Lauren's house where we'll be changing... our new clothes for each other. Can't wait, I sure shall be really pretty. Okay, so she's gonna trade her underwear with her totally not lesbian conservative Christian friend. I find the meta plot more interesting than the plot of the story at this point. The next day, all of the Christians in the mansion were looking for Marth. He was probably not in the fucking mansion. That would be ironic. No, he's having gay sex with Satan. He was still not back from where Samus had put him. I prayed and prayed that we would find him, but he was nowhere near the mansion. I knew I had to confront Samus where Marth was, but I knew she would try to rape me again if I came along. So I bringed Claude and Sonic and Mario with me. Samus was in bed with 4 women, and they were kissing and doing it to each other. Yes. Fuck yeah. That you can describe this in more vivid detail. Discussing. No, I have to. This is Mario, so how does there's only a few phrases that Mario actually says. Discussing. Mario vomited. What? Stop it, Samus! Sonic said. He's now Marge Simpson. I don't know. Girls shouldn't do that to otter girls. I still don't know who Claude is.
Shit. Sarah, you must join us and be gay.
Samus and the other lesbians said. No, I am 10 trillion% straight, I shattered.
Okay, then we'll gang rape you into being gay.
Samus said to the other lesbians, got out of bed. Claude pulled his gynosaur? Is it a dinosaur? Is it a sore on his vagina? What the fuck? And smucked a lesbian with it. She flied out the window. Then Mario shat furballs at another lesbian, and she bursts into... I'm not sure you have the essence of the Mario character down, is the thing. Then Sonic rolled into a ball to defeat another one, and I used my unbeatable martial arts on the other one. Samus was by herself. Tell us where Marth is, I smacked her.
Shit,
Samus said. I started stroking her. With lightning from my fingers, not in a gay way. Like in Star Wars, because one of the powers God gave me was to be a yeti with the Force. You do know that that's the power of the dark side. Are you sure that's God who gave you those powers? That would be a great plot twist if it actually was. It turned out that God was Satan all along. Tell us where Marth is. No, actually, that's not. Tell us now.
Never.
Samus said. Stop, Sarah, you're too powerful. If you keep attacking Samus, she'll die. And then we'll never find Marth. Sonic's... Oh, no, actually, I have to say this in Sonic's voice.
Stop, Sarah, you're too powerful.
No, this is now... He's also Italian. I don't even... Who gives a fuck? It's Sonic. I knew he had a pint, so I staped using lightning on Samus. We had to find someone else who would find Marth. I prayed that God would show me where Marth was. Yo, Sarah! Mark is in subspace! I heard God say that God is now Marky Mark. Marky Mark is now God. He's from Boston. I have decided... What the fuck? You saw him getting sucked into subspace, you dumb bitch! This is why women shouldn't be allowed to vote. Thank God! Thanks God, I said back. Where is Marth? Mario said. He's in subspace.
Oh no. How did you know this?
Samus said. Claude hit her with a sword to knock her unconscious. Not subspace, that place is terrifying, Claude said. But we have to... Marth is in treble, which once again is not a musical reference. We'll need more people. Snoop will want to come too, save his son, and Lonk and Ick are Marth's best beast pals. Zolta and Pesh should come too. Also, how do you not... Even the slight... Jesus fucking Christ. Mario's just inviting everyone to the party is what's happening here. And just... all of the names are wrong. So we get everybody and go to subspace and find Marth. In subspace, we're insanely attacked by subspace stuff, but we beat them. Then we find Master Han and Crazy Haynes. They sound like guests on Joe Rogan. What? Who the fuck are these people? What are you doing here? Mr. Hans said. We're come to find Marth. No, Sarah, you will... Fuck. No, Sarah, you will die, John Hamm said. He tried to pinch me, but I pulled my dad's shit gun, one of my special moves now that I'm a smasher, and shat him until he dead. Well, that was just a short appearance for John Hamm. Then I did the same to Master Hemp. Well done, but Marth is still mine. Tartu Leder of what? Who the fuck are these people? I'll kill you, I said, and tried to shat him, but he took my gum away before I called. You should know I'm a liberal, so I always take the guns away. What the fuck? That's actually really fucking clever. I was right. I should have known that. I tried my lightning, but he blocked it. Then I tried all my other attacks. Who are you doing this? I ached. My powers come from God. Yeah, well, mine come from Satan. Bit Santana is weaker than God. Listen, Santana has made some amazing fucking songs, okay? So he has a gift from God. Yes, but I am Alos the Antichrist. I am also the Antichrist. But isn't God also supposed to be stronger than the Antichrist? I don't see how this is relevant to the discussion. How are you really? I said. So Taboo roped off his mask and revealed that he was a black guy, but he was wearing a suit, not gain clothes, so I knew he could only President Barack Obama. Now we're talking. Next chapter, my man. Jesus fucking Christ. Chapter 5. Sarah Versailles Obama. I couldn't even begin to interpret this. Sarah fails to save Marth because she's not a Mary Sue. Okay, yeah. No, she isn't. Stop writing bad things about my story. If y'all don't tell it, I'll have Lauren beat you up. She's runs crass country and plays basketball. Skeetball. So she's in real good shape, but she doesn't try to look manly or anything because she's not a lesbian and neither am I. We would never make up in a Nick clothes and put a lot of Tim in. I feel like this is the interesting part of the meta plot, but I have no idea what the fuck it says. Also, my bro is a senior lint Becker on the high school fat ball team. It's just football, but fat people. So he could beat y'all up even easier. Merry Christmas, not Happy Holiday. To the good people who wrote good reviews. I'm up early because I'm so excited. I know I'll get good stuff this year. Oh my god. I stood in front of Obama, ready to fight. He kept talking about how he was the greatest evil to ever live. Yeah, that sounds like him. And how he would give me my soul to Satan. I knew I couldn't bet my current stats, so I activated my final smash. Impossible. No one can use their final smash without a smash bell, Barack Obama said. Now I was more powerful than him and I quickly won. Ha, you're already... Okay. Ha, you are already, too late. He laughed evilly and flied away. I, hide at math, somewhere in the great Marseille, though? What the fuck? I am too late. What does that mean? That means that the time frame wherein you could have done the thing that you wish to do has passed. That is, I think, the definition of being too late. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Let's go find math, Kink said. So we all went into the Miz to find math. We searched all over and fought bats against bad people there. But Mark was nowhere to be found. We was about to give up when we heard the sound of a musial form? Cumin form? What the fuck is it? From one of the doors where we weren't in yet. We opened the door and saw that Marth was inside with Captain Futon and a bunch of other gay guys. He was dressed like a drag queen. He saw us and Skyped over. Hey, come on, Martha. We're literally in the next room. Why are you Skyping us, you dumb motherfucker? Ew, Dad. Those are last month's shoes, he said to Solid Snape, who is also Severus Snape. Snack was wearing last month's shoes, but Marth shouldn't know that. Why shouldn't he know that? He also taked a high-pitched voice with a lisp instead of a normal, dep manly voice. Captain Facon Skyped up too. What? This is my boyfriend, Captain Falcon, Mark said. Then I realized what had happened. Marth was turned gay. No! Not my son! Snarf said. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a voice for Captain Falcon. I don't know how to do Falco, the musician. Give me a moment. I will go get an interesting drink that I've made today. And use the time to think about the voice that I will give Captain Falcon. Because I'm pretty sure his usual voice is just an American accent. So how about I just give this massive muscular man the classic... No, it would be too easy to just make him sound gay. I'm not going to give him a voice. That's the thing. This, what I did here, is Fassbrause with cherry and a little bit of banana. Basically, it's like a cherry banana lemonade type deal, but also it's got cinnamon and vanilla in it. And Fassbrause is an alternative to traditional lemonades that's got way less sugar in it. And also it's a traditional thing that originates from the Berlin-Brandenburg area. God damn! I hadn't tasted this before. This is amazing. Holy shit. Jesus. Now we're gonna rape you all and make you gay, too, silly. So apparently if you get raped in this universe, you turn gay, Captain Vulcan said. Then Mark and Captain Favan and the Otter gays, the room Skyped at us. I knew they couldn't make me gay because only getting raped by lesbians turns girls gay, but it was still scary. It's a very important thing to explain. Snape got his rocket launcher and shot rockets at the gays and blowed a bunch of them up, but there were too many.
I'm not gonna make it. There's too many gay guys here trying to fuck me in the ass.
Claude used a lamer break to get rid of more gays. Zelda shot furballs at them. Wait, hold on. Isn't this Mario's thing? And used the diamond shield thin before turning into Shaq? Didn't she turn into Shrek earlier? Why is she Shaq now? And using Kung Fu and Ninja. Why does Shaq know Kung Fu and Ninja stuff? Link throwed his boomerang. And Ike used his sword to hold back the gays. Mario and Luigi jumped up on the gays' heads to kill them. Peach throwed turdaps. Imagine you have just... Because the Italians also, like, had death camps and shit. Though they were, like, run by the Germans as far as I'm aware. But imagine if it's just, like, Italian fascist Mario. He's Mario Mussolini. And he's just a plumber that jumps on the heads of minorities in Italy. And that's how he does the Holocaust. Sonic used Super Speedball on them since Pete was an angle. What? He sent his Diritley to hell. Has sent the gays directly to hell using the power of God. Despite all these, there were too many gays in the room, so we had to retreat. Everybody ran out the door except Solid Snake. Come on, Snake! I shouted. You should go to a hospital. This is no longer healthy. Okay, no, you'll leave. I'll hold them. Already got my son. I have nothing to live for. Snack fired rockets. Listen, if you're firing rockets instead of rockets, you're already gay. Into the gays like a maid man. While everyone else ran out of the Great Max. Soon more gays and lesbians and other liberals started pouring out of the door. This is like the zombie apocalypse with homosexual people. Oh no, I said. I thought I would be raped into a lesbian and then I'd have to kiss girls and stop wearing makeup and start wearing flannel. Listen, I like a girl in flannel. I'll be straight with you guys. I like a girl in flannel. And I'd only shop at Home Depot instead of good stalks. But then Mr. Han and Crazy Hen flied out. Didn't you kill these guys before? Hurry, we'll carry you to safe, Master Ham said. I knew that God sent them to save us from the gay liberals. They take us back to the mansion. I was going to find Samus and beat her up for sending Marth to subspace where the turd gay... But she wasn't in the mansion. No shit, she wasn't in your home base, you dumb bitch. She was shopping at Helm's Deep. I'm sorry, what? Lord of the Rings is now a thing also? And why do lesbians shop at Helm's Deep? Since Marth was gay, no, I went on a date with Link instead. You opportunistic bitch. We ate at Chick-fil-A. Hey, take that, gays, and then saw a movie. I actually went to KFC today. And I got like a chili cheese chicken burger. And it was just like a chicken nugget with the cheap buns and a lot of actually very delicious chili cheese sauce. So I was sort of disappointed by that. Chapter 4, The Consort? Summary. Master Hand throws a consort and Sarah has to fall Samus evil plane. This is not... I don't want to do this. Sam Albright for $5 says, only 30 chapters left, Burger. I shouldn't have done this. I found out that Lauren's sister in college voted for some guy named Gary Johnson. Wonder if he's a relative to Mr. Johnson. Because Johnson is such a rare surname, you dumb bitch. Instead of Matt Ramnoy in the erection. That made me really upset, but Lauren said it was okay because Romney still won South Carolina where I live. And I guess he's right. Lauren looked really pretty in her new Christmas clothes. And she said I did too. And I'm glad I got to spend the night at her house not doing lesbian shit. Also, y'all need to stop saying bad things about my story, liberals. Also, I'm not a slot, I'm a Christian. I'm not sure being like a slot and a Christian is mutually exclusive. Though most slots in slot machines I have found are not. Actually, I'm not good with numbers. Okay, it's been fun, but I'm gonna go fap now, so bye. Okay, see you around, my man. The next day, all the conservatives were sad that March and Snack were gay liberals now. Snack even changed his name from Soiled Smock to Solendra Snafe. How am I ever going to know what he changed his name to? How is that ever going to happen in this fanfiction? Master Haynes saw this, and so he scheduled a hug consort for us. What? He called lots of really great people like Bard Palsy? What? This is just a bard who can't move half his face in D&D? And Tobey Ketter? And Care Underwood? And Hank Williams Jr. I recognize that because I do like some country music. And Todd Newgart, who I can only assume is Ted Nugent, whom I will henceforth refer exclusively as Todd Newgart because it's way better. Justin Bieber and One Direction and a bunch of other people. Oh, it's a concert! And beast of all, he got Taylor Swift to come. Taylor Swift is my favorite music person, and I really lick her a lot. But not in that way, because I'm not a lesbian, just as a friend. This is too good. Some actual proper genius wrote this. I was going to wear my best red dress for the concert. Why are there always concerts in these things? This is where I don't know if you've seen the Internet Historian ones, but this is the part where the royalty-free music plays. I had my hair done up nice and put up some nice red lipstick and some eyeliner and eyeshadow. And I put on my best high heels. I walked through the mansion and saw Samus, but Lynn was there to protect me so she didn't rape me. You have powers from God, bitch. How are you afraid of Samus? She walked the other way but draped a notebook? I piced it up and read the cover. Secret plan to make Taylor Swift my lesbian lover. That frightened me because I secretly wanted Taylor Swift to be my lesbian. I mean, because Taylor Swift is my favorite musician, and if she was turned into a lesbian, then she'd write songs with secret backwards messages and turn people gay. My parents said that Heavy metal music already does something like this to turn people into stanists. Yeah, that happens. It's just people who competed in the Olympics and won. They make music that converts people to the religion of Stan. But Stan's a pretty nice guy. I read the plan. I knew I had to stop it, so I called Taylor Swift because I have her private number. That's one of the powers that God gave me. That's be down, is knowing Taylor Swift's number. God damn it. Samus, I'm gonna rape you and turn you into a lesbian. I screamed into the phone. Oh, no, it's okay. This is her talking to Taylor Swift. Oh no, she said, I need more bodyguards. So she hanged up so that she could hire some bodyguards. Later, I went to the concert with Link and listened to the Muzak. I saw that Taylor Swift had more bodyguards now, including isn't Ridley the bad guy in Metroid? Isn't that the dragon thing? She was the headline of the concert, so she was on last. She was in the... Really? She's the headliner of the You have Hank Williams Jr., my man. She was in the middle of singing Love Story, mine and Lauren's favorite of her sons. We listen to it together all the time. I know I'll find a guy to listen to it with it someday. I don't know if this is actually a real song, and I'm going to get copyright infringed. Romeo, save me. I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said,
can I fuck you in the ass?
Taylor Swift sang. Suddenly, Samus stood up. I'm gonna rape you, Taylor Swift. She began running to the stooge. Lots of bodyguards tried to stop her, but a bunch of gay guys, including Martin Snick, you have shit security at this mansion where you live. Raped them to turn them gay. Luckily, Rudley could fly, so he grabbed Taylor Soft and carried her out of Samus's clutches. I just realized we actually need to die as a species. There is no way that if there's a community of sapient species out there, we have anything to add. When Samus got to the stag, Todd Newgart grabbed his assault rifle and shot her like 1 billion times. That's a big old assault rifle. Hope it's not fully automatic, because that would be illegal. While she was distracted by that, Toby Keith sneaked up behind her and shoved a boot up her ass. Sorry for swearing. I prayed for forgiveness from God for typing that. Okay, well, he hasn't forgiven you. Like in my favoritist sing of his. What? Then the other musicians ran over and beat Samus with their instruments while she was unconscious, and then the police came and threw her in prison. Unfortunately, they took her to women's and so she was shot 1 billion times, and the worst that happens to her is she goes to fucking prison. With their instruments until she was unconscious, and then the police... Okay. To a women's prison, she couldn't be raped because she was already a lesbian. Oh, so if you're a lesbian and then a man rapes you, you become a not lesbian anymore. Once all the gays were scarred off and Ridley came back and Taylor Swift, and she famished the concert. What? So this is what happened. Okay? There was a concert in the Smash universe with various prominent pop and country musicians where a lesbian Samus Aran tried to rape Taylor Swift while her gay friends, most of whom are characters from Smash also, were raping her bodyguards to turn them gay. And then the bad guy from Metroid saved Taylor Swift from being raped by Samus. I would say you can't make this up, but clearly that is not the case. After it was done, all the musicians gave autographs to me and the other Smashers. Taylor Swift gave me the biggest, best autograph of all time because I warned her about Samus. What makes one autograph better than another? You're my bestest friend, Taylor Swift said. Of course, Lauren is my BFF, but I didn't want to hurt Taylor's felons by telling God damn it. When the concert was over and the musicians left, I went on another date with Link. What if they turn him gay too? It's just one rape away from destroying your dating life. God damn, this shit is good. Just the vanilla, and you taste the cherry and the slightest bit of cinnamon, but you also taste the banana in this. I made one with lemon and black pepper, but it's too concentrated. I might have to set it up again with more pepper, so it's not as sour. I mean, it's more peppery than sour, and then also make it like maybe just a quarter of that stuff, and then put that up with sparkling water. Because as it stands, it's not great. And yes, that's just me trying to think. Chapter 7, Feetball Game. I mean, you do play it with both your feet. Sarah isn't a Many-Sue because her friend Lauren is even better. Having a Mary-Sue, and then introducing a Mary-Sue that's more Mary-Sue, doesn't neglect the Mary-Sue-ness of the original Mary-Sue. Let me explain this. If I murder an adult, and then I murder a child, me murdering the adult doesn't become less of a murder just because murdering a child is worse. Author's note. I looked up Mary-Sue and I think this chapter will prove Sarah isn't one, so all you liberals will have to make up new ways to ignore the truth in my story. Preach, sister. Next day, Link waked me up and told me that the New York Jets were playing against the Hyrule football team. I'm sorry, when did Hyrule get accepted into the NFL? Please explain this to me. How does the logistics of that work? The New York Jazz? I said, yeah, they were my favorite football team, even though I live in South Carolina, because they have Tim Tebow playing for them, and he's really awesome and a Christian. I used to like Denver Broncos, because they had Tebow, but then they got rid of him probably because their couch was a gay liberal socialist or something? Their coach! Okay, yeah. God damn, this is so bad. And I have some tickets, Link said. Yay, we need to go, I said. Absolutely not, Mr. Hem said, flying down the hall, which is a pretty reasonable thing to say at this situation. Why not, I said. Because we need to fight matches today, and also, I'm British, so I'm British. Oh, yes. Because I have to fight two matches today, and also I'm British, so I think soccer is football because King George III was an America-hating communist who hated America and named soccer football in gold. What the fuck? So that real football can't be in British land. I strummed off because Master Hand was being such a jerk. He ran after me. What the fuck? But there's something else today. Since Samus is in prison now, we need a new smasher to replace her. I'm sorry, what? Just then, Crazy Haney flew in when with him was Lauren. Hey, girl! Lauren said. We hugged each other. Link should be careful. This is competition. 3, I said. She'll be staying in your room because Samus had lost his lesbian sex on her bed, so you probably don't want to slip there. Have you ever properly... Okay, let's not get into this. Doesn't need to be lesbian sex! Also, just put a different mattress. Jesus fuck. Crappy Hands said. Yeah, oh, okay. No, I have to say this is a British accent. She'll be staying in your room because Samus had a lot of lesbian sex on her bed, so she probably doesn't want to slip there. Sleep there, okay. Yay, we're roomies, I charred. No, Mr. Hen's now they're both British. I don't even give a fuck. Now you and your team up to four your first match today, Mr. Hen said. You will fight Marth and Captain Fuckton. Go to the stadium now. I was sad that I had to fight Marth even though I was dating Link. I still had felons for Mark. Well, good thing he's not like the part of the private prison industrial complex then. I told Lauren about this. It's okay, I'm her. She hugged me and I felt better. We went to the match against Marth and Captain Falcon. When we got to the stage, they were having gay sex on it. I threw up, and so did Lauren, and so did all the other Christian watching. Then the frat begun. Ooh, your fashion sense is so bad, Marth said. Shut the... Dude, yeah, your hair is blue, you dumb fuck. Liar, I said. Both Lauren and me always had the best clothes ever. Marth tried to hit Lauren with his sword, but she dogged it. Even though Lauren did not have powers from God, neither Marth nor Captain Falcon were fat enough to hit her. This actually can reasonably be interpreted both ways. I didn't even have to use my powers in the fight. Lauren was that good on her own that I barely even had to do anything. She basically won the fight by herself. Cicera can't be a Marisu because there's someone better than her. This game's winner, Red Team, the narrator said. Lauren and me hugged again and we won. After a few more fights, which we also won, we were done for the day. After we were done, we went to the room and Lauren's stuff was already there. We masked the Fat Bill Gam, but we saw that the Jers won and Tim Tebow scared a bunch of What the fuck is happening? I called him to congratulate him. I have his private phone number. That's B Up, by the way, is Tim Tebow's private phone number. God really wasted a lot of powers on this girl. And that Lauren and me went to sleep. We slept in the only bed, but not in a lesbian way. We sleep in the same bed all the time, but we're straight. We were nice clothes and makeup and put effort in her hair and don't try to look manly. I love how the meta plot now penetrates the actual plot. The next day, Lauren started dating Ike, and they went on a double date with me and Link. Because we're all deeply in denial. We went to Chick-fil-A again because they oppose the gay agenda. I really want some fried chicken now. Legitimately, I just want to eat fried chicken now. Chapter 8. Samus breaks out from prison. Summary. Samus breaks out from prison, and there's a hug twist? A huge twist? Notes. I look up the definition of troll, and I just have to say that it's typical liberal behavior to just call me a troll because y'all don't want to accept that everything is true and you liberals are wrong and against God himself. Yes. Oh, it's everything I say is true. Okay. Fuck. There was a bit there. Y'all refuse to accept that anyone was differing opinion from you because if you do, then you'll have to accept that your opinion is wrong. You are Hippocrates! Why, thank you. I will consider this a great compliment. I just saw a sentence there that I just hope that it's something different in context. Actually, I don't. Lauren and me had lots of fun in bed and won a lot of matches over the next week. Having her in the mansion was the best. How? There's like a gajillion rooms? Why the fuck does she have to sleep in your bed? We also went on a turn of double dates with our boyfriends Link and Ike. Like and Ink. God damn it. One day I was by myself though and walking around the mansion. I had the day off because Lauren was teaming with Ike and Link. And I had a one-on-one match against Ganondorf. It's Gandalf and Ganondorf put together. Okay. You shall not steal Captain Falcon's moveset. I was past a bunch of door and stuff. Then Zelda walked up to me. What accent do we give it? No, obviously she's Shrek, so the accent is obvious. Hi, Sarah, she said. She was staring at my shirt. I was wearing a pink tank top that stayed out Blake, but then I took a lot of glitter and spelled Obama sucks on it. Lick my shit, I said. Ah! Motherfucker! Oh my god, just end this. Yes, that's why I was looking there, Zelda says as she looking back at my face. Let's go to my room. Okay, I said. I followed Zelda to her room. We went inside the room. Was dark, and I heard the door slam shut behind me. Hey, pretty girl. I recognized the voice immediately. Samus Aran. But she was supposed to be in prison. I said.
I broke up, motherfucker.
She said. It was my worstest sphere. I knew she would eventually be pardoned by Barack Obama, but I hoped that the Washington bureaucracy would delay her pardon long enough for a Republican to be elected and for Obama to be impeached. I didn't expect except for Samus to break out. Zelda, we need to run, but Zelda was blocking the door. What's going on? You didn't figure it out yet, Zelda said. She runned over me and stated to wipe off my clothes, and she kissed me. What? Oh no, you're a lesbian now, I said, pulling away. However, Samus grabbed me from behind and then started ribbing my booty. I like that we're keeping it classy here. Yes, I'm sexy, Sarah! Zelda touched my brass. Why do you carry an instrument with you? I turned her... I turned her into my lover when I returned from prison, Samus whispered into my ear. And soon you'll be a lesbian too, Zelda whispered in my otter era. No, please no, I don't want to be a lesbian, I'm a Christian, somebody help. No one can hear you, motherfucker. We made sure everyone else was in the stadium, Samus said. God can hear me! Well, he apparently doesn't have the same powers in Nintendo world as he does in the real world, so... I've been gone 1.5 hours. What I miss in 10 words or less. Yeah, have good luck, audience that's gonna answer Ctor for this. Okay, where was I? Ha! I'm an atheist liberal now. I don't believe in God anymore, Zelda said. Yeah, now we both worship Satan, Samus said. Just because you don't believe in him doesn't mean he's not real. Well, I used my magic combined with the power of Santa and Barack Obama to seal the door to this room, Zelda said. Like it or not, you're a lesbian, son. I runned into the coroner of Zelda's room because she just keeps a coroner there. In case, you know, she needs an autopsy to be performed late at night. Stay back, I said, prepared for a fight. Being a lesbian isn't something to be afeared of, Sarah, Zelda said. I'm happy now that Samus and I are dating. It doesn't matter how happy you are, it's abomination, I said. God hates you for it. Believe me, you'll be happy when you become one of us, Samus said. Maybe you can turn Lauren into a lesbian, then you can date each other, Zelda said. No, I'd never do that to my best friend, I said. She may be the prettiest girl ever, but we need to not ever go to hell. We're Christians, not lesbians. Not too long, motherfucker, Samus said, and Samus and Zelda said in unison. No, I'm not gonna do a black Scottish guy. As the two lesbians approached me, I was more scared than I'd ever been in my life. All I could do was pray and pray that someone would come to my rescue. Did I make it out safe, or did Samus and Zelda tune me into a lesbian atheist liberal? Find out next chapter. I hope they fucking did. Yes, this is the appropriate facial expression. Chapter 9. Sarah escapes. Summary. Sarah escapes from becoming a lesbian. Okay. Yeah, why are we even reading this? So you liberals keep calling me a troll. I ain't a troll, I'm a Christian. As always, thank all of y'all who wrote good reviews. You good Christians, and I pray that good things happen to you every night. You know, like sleeping in the same bed as the girl you're friends with that you're not, totally not lesbianly attracted to. So I was cowering in the corner of Zelda's room, praying and praying to God to save me, but from becoming a lesbian. Snape outed this, Zelda! You're a Christian! Remember when we fought Bowser and Falcon, and later you teamed up with me to try and save Marth, even though it didn't work? I said, yeah, this happened like 2 days ago. Yes, you were really sexy in your red dress that day, Sarah, Zelda said. You make me want to rape you even more. Jesus Christ, my man, this is some fucked up shit. God damn, son. No, go away, I said, but Zelda and Samus kept slowly... What's happening here? Fuck. Kept slowly approaching me, looking as deductive as possible. Yep. So, some really good stock options. All I could do was pray and pray and pray. Then I had an idiom. So Zelda and I, am I prettier than Samus? I said. Of course not, Zelda said. Okay, no, this is weird.
Damn right she ain't.
This is written like she's black. Samus could swear because she's a lesbian and going to hell anyway. Oh, damn is a swear, okay. Then Samus and Zelda lustfully look at each other's eyes and pressed their luscious lips together. Before long, they were caressing each other's subtitle beasts. I want to caress the subtitle beasts. It was a disgusting abomination, but at least they were doing it for me. Eventually they forgot I was there, so I sneaked out the door, but it was still sealed. I tried to kick the door and scream for someone to really strong to seal and soundproof. What? So I went back into the corner and curled up in a fatal position. Fatal positron. I curled up in a fatal positron and prayed some more. I was about to give up her hop when the door braked down, and it was Lauren and Ike, not even your own boyfriend. Okay, somebody sent me something. I need to check this. Okay, I thought this was relevant to this, but it isn't. So I will deal with it later. Okay. Let me continue this for some reason. No, Link is also there. God gave us a massage, so we came. That's a... You don't like your friend very much, do you? I ran over to Laura and hugged her and cried. They were going to turn me into a lesbian, I said. It's okay, I'm here. I rubbed my hair as a friend. Lauren rubbed my hair as a friend. Zelda, what are you, a lesbian now? Link was clergy very sad about this.
Because I raped the bitch, motherfucker,
Samus said.
Well then, looks like you're gonna die.
He drew his sword.
No, Link, when gays and lesbians have sex, they charge up with the power of Satan and Barack Obama. They're too powerful right now.
That gay sex gives you superpowers.
God damn it, dude.
This is why I wish I was gay.
is so I could have superpowers.
Samus and Zelda got out of Zelda's bed and ran at us. Luckily, Lauren brought a crust which she held up so that the lesbians hissed and backed away. They're vampires now. Okay. Later, we went on another double date at Chick-fil-A. What the fuck? Link was sad that his friend Zelda was an evil lesbian now, so we all cheered him up by going to the movie he wanted to see afterwards. And it was a gay porno. The next day, Link and I were walking down the hall when Zelda blocked our path. She had her hair very cute. She had her hair cute, very hair short, and wasn't wearing makeup anymore. And that was wearing a plaid flannel shirt and pants instead of a dress. Don't rap me, Zelda, I said. I'm not here for you. There's Team Sexy Sat. What the fuck? Then why are you here? Link, as you know, I'm the Princess of Hyrule, so I made a new law, she said. Straightness is now illegal. You will have to marry Ganondorf or go to prison. You mean this is state-enforced homosexuality? That's right, Vinge. Dab. I gasped. How would Link and I find a way out of this one? Chapter 10. Link renounces his citizenship. Summary. Link renounces his citizenship of Hyrule to escape marrying Ganondorf. Thank you everyone who gave good reviews. And all the atheist liberals who say that bad things need to stop doing that. I'm really excited again because Lauren is coming to my house for the New Year's. It's always really fun when I'm with her and I feel really good. She is my BFF forever and I adorn her with every fiber of my being. Damn. Damn! No! No, I'm not gonna marry Ganondorf, Link said. Then you'll go to prison, Zelda said. The wedding's tomorrow, so be there. I need to go to Home Depot with my girlfriend Samus now though, so I'm leaving. Okay. Zelda blew me a kiss and then she laughed evilly and then she left. What should we do? I said. Well, I'm not gonna marry Ganondorf, Link said. I love you so much, and I'm not gay, and neither are you. That's got nothing to do with this. Right. I knew Link wasn't gay even more then than I wasn't a lesbian. So he was gay? If any of y'all think I'm a lesbian, then should let them know I'm 100% not, and neither is specifically Lauren, whom I have chosen to mention. What the fuck? That's acid reflux. Since I was already thinking about Lauren, I knew we should ask her what to do now. Why doesn't Link just renounce his Hyrule citizenship? Lauren said when we found her. Good idea, I said.
It hurts me to do this because I'm supposed to be the protector of Italy, the protector of New Jersey.
Yes, Hyrule is now New Jersey, Link said.
But nothing can protect me from God's divine wrath now that there's so much gayness there.
Okay, so that settles that, I said, but we need to do something about all the gays and lesbians in the mansion. I know we can repel them with a kiss? Okay, we can rape them with a kiss. That's only temporary but soluble because any Christians are caught with their guard down, they'll be raped. What? Okay, I don't understand this at all. Into more gays and lesbians. I wish making people straight Christians was that easy, I said. No, you need Pikachu for that. He has electric powers. If it was easy, God wouldn't have had to send you. Okay.
If it was easy, God wouldn't have had to send you,
Link said. We gathered a mating of all the so this is now an orgy. Of all the remaining Christian conservatives in the mansion. Everyone got a bunch of more crasses. Then we all made sure to lock the doors and windows at night so no one could break in and rape us while we sleep. That's how Samus got Zelda. She went to bed a straight Christian conservative and woke up a lesbian atheist liberal. We knew we had to prepare whatever Satan and Osbama had planned. It was probably something very evil. When Zelda and Samus got back from the mansion, we told her that Link was renouncing his citizenship. I expected this, Zelda said, so I wrote up another marriage certificate. Now Toon Link must marry Ganondorf. No, he's my brother, Link said. It's too late. He's not old enough to renounce his citizenship, but apparently he's old enough to marry. I declared myself his legal guardian. So I won't do it to him. What? His wedding is tomorrow, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Zelda blowed me a kiss and walked away. We need to stop this wedding.
I fucking know, I'm fucking Italian over here, you dumb bitch.
We gathered the Christians together to think up a plan. There's over 20,000 words of this. Why is there over 20,000 words of this? Chapter 11. The Wedding. Sarah stops the wedding of Tonelock and Gandorf. Notes. Why does everyone think I'm a lesbian? Oh, I don't know. How many times do I say that I'm not a lesbian and I'm a Christian? Lauren and I are just friends and nothing's ever happened like that. Lauren is a pretty girl, but I don't like girls that way, and neither does she. I had to take a break from writing because I was so hurt by all your actualizations. The next day was the wedding, between Toon Link and Ganondorf. It was the in the Temple of Time in New Jersey. All of the Christians were there because Toon Link needed molar support. This is just, his teeth were falling out. Also, we were going to stop the wedding. Gangnamdorf, come on,
was already gay, so he was wearing a wedding dress with a white veil, and Bozo was walking him down the... Oh, fuck, dude. God damn it. That's an unlockable outfit I want to see in the next Smash. I'll buy the game for that alone. I don't even have any... I have a GameCube, but I don't think Smash has come out for GameCubes anymore. There was an atheist pastor waiting at the altar. I wore a nice dress, but not my best one because I didn't approve of the weeding. Lauren looked really pretty, but I didn't want to kiss her because I'm not a lesbian. When Gandalf reached the altar, the atheist pastor began talking. We're gathered here today to join these two in unholy matrimony. Psych! If anyone objects to this onion, speak now or forever hold your peace, the atheist pastor said. I pulled out my dad's shit gun and shat at the atheist pastor. He died insanely. Does it shoot shit from, like, mad cows? No! You're failing my plan! Zelda said. Suddenly everyone pulled out their weapons and Link ran over and garbed his brother away from Ganondorf. All the normal people were ejaculated out of the Temple of Time while the Christian smashers, including Lauren and me, stayed to fight the liberals. It was the greatest battle I ever fought in. Lauren and me killed like a lot of gays and lesbians that began pouring when we stopped the wedding. Link was fighting Ganondorf. God damn. How dare you... Okay, what voice does Ganondorf have? Maybe like a Middle Eastern Turkish type deal. Nah, that's too obvious. Oh, Ganondorf is Australian. How dare you stop me wedding, Link? Ganondorf said. He punched Link repeatedly, then kicked Link with his high heels. I knew I had to save my boyfriend. Ganondorf with my dad, so I shot Ganondorf with my dad's shit gun. That is deliberate. But I didn't kill him because he has like magic powers and stuff. He's got the power of Victoria Bida. It got his attention though, and he ran over to me and tried to fight me. I used my upper strength, threw him into a wall, and then shot him again, even though it still didn't do anything. It was fun, though. You insolvent fool! Okay, that was almost Scottish again. What do you mean, insolvent? What's the financial situation got to do with any of this? He ripped off his wedding dress, and there was his armoire underneath. He flayed up into the air and fired a magic blast at me like in the game Macarena. Like in the game Macarena of Time. Ah! God damn it. Macarena of Time. God damn. You have broken me. I am done now. Oh my God. God damn. I defrocked it back at him. It hit him and he fell down. Then Lauren runned over and knocked him unconscious. I looked around and saw that all the other liberals were unconscious. Our plan worked. We couldn't call the police to arrest the liberals because we were in New Jersey, and Zelda was the ruler and she was a lesbian now, so we just had to leave. First, we returned to the mansion and made sure Toon Link was okay. Once we did that, Lauren and me went on a double date to Chick-fil-A with our boyfriends. There's a lot of routine in this. We told everyone there about the gay wedding we stopped, and there were high fives all around. Chapter 12. The Four Horsemen is the last one I'm going to read for today. Summary. Satan and Barack Obama summoned the four worst hysterical communists. The four worst historical communists. Notes. Why exactly does everybody think Lauren and me are lesbians? I've said like 1,000 times that we aren't. We never had sex. We both wear makeup and put effort in our hair and don't try to look manly and are really pretty, and the one time my dad took me to Home Depot, I thought it was boring and I hated it there. Lauren had to comfort me not with lesbian sex when I tell her lies about you or your lies about us. Stop lying, y'all. Oh, fuck. It was a few days after the wedding and everyone was still scarred from the experience. Me and Lauren were walking down the hall hand in hand with our boyfriends Lonk and Ick. Okay. We went past one room where we heard, as opposed to the other room, where we heard noises coming from inside. I opened the door and saw TV screens that were all showing the same thing. The subspace world. Barack Osama was talking to Stan himself.
Yeah, Zelda's attempt to marry Toon Link and Ganondorf failed,
Stan said. I know, it wasn't my fault, it was George W. Bush's fault. Because Obama always blames Bush for his failures, Barack Obama said. It's time we summon ultimate weapons, the four worst communists in all of history, the four horsemen of the alpacalypse, just like the Bible, Stan said. Stan opened a porthole, and the four most terrible communists in all of history came on at him. The first communist was Adolf Hitler. He was the president of Germany during one of those World War things. He was a left-wing excrement who killed conservatives in conservation camps. Yeah, that's what happened there. That is historically accurate. He got all the conservatives in Germany and made marmalade out of them. When America defeated him, he changed the name of Germany into the Soviet Onion. And then he fought us again in the Cold War. The next communist came out doing the Gannon-style dance. He was Chairman Mao? Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao was the president of Asia for a while. First he boned Pearl Harbor, so we nuked him, and then he changed his name to Charlie for some reason, and fought my grandpa in Vietnam. When he did, his lesbian daughter Kim Jong-il took over as president, but then she died recently, I think. The next communist was King George III. Well, actually, it's King Jorge III. Like I said earlier, he was the reason that Sokar called football in British lands so that real football doesn't get played there. He was also the king of British 2,000 years ago. Yes, exactly. It wasn't the mid-1700s. It was 2,000 years ago, when Jesus and George Washington teamed up to found America. King Jorge crucified Jesus, but then Jorge Washington killed him to make America free and became the first president. America was founded by Mexican immigrants. That's the moral of the story. Gesundheit! Gesundheit! Hello in German. No, it's not. In German, Lord Stan, Hitler said. Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Hello in Asian. Lord Staner, Chairman Mao said. Hello, governor! Bloody hell, you wanker! That's how they talk in British. Oh my god. No, I have to give him a Spanish accent. Hello, governor. Bloody hell, you wanker. That's not a good Spanish accent. That's more Indian than Spanish. What am I going to say? Fuck, I can't get into a Spanish accent right now. King Jorge said. Hello, my master, Lord Stan, Mr. Johnson said. Dun dun dun. I knew that all of us Christians were in serious trouble if we had to fight these 4 communists. I returned to my room and prayed to God that I could defeat them when they showed up. I skipped a paragraph. Oh, no. What? Oh, the last communist was summoned in I knew very well. It was Mr. Johnson. That's the lineup. Adolf Hitler, Chairman Mao, King George, and Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson was my science teacher, and he's an atheist, tries to have evolution down our throats. He's also giving Becky a better grade in class, probably because she's an atheist and a lesbian, probably because she has big tits. As she said, she's a feminist, which is the same thing. He's the worst teacher ever. He's also dead. Yeah. So I'm never going to sleep again. Thank you all very much for watching this. This has 36 chapters, I've been told. So I did 12 chapters. I'm going to do 12 chapters next time and then 12 chapters in the end because I need to finish this. I started this. I shouldn't have. I should not have started this. But I did. And so now I have to finish it. And by now, I mean at some other point in time because, you know, I'm done. This is too much. It's really good. It's fun. But there comes the point where your brain melts to a degree that you just want to die. God damn. Okay, well, yeah. Super. Nice. Thank you very much for
Actually, no. Fuck you for making me do this kind of shit, okay? That's what I'm saying here. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be melting my brain with this. But also, thank you very much for watching, because if I had to do this on my own, I probably would die. Not of suicide, it's just that my brain would just drip out of my ear at some point. Yeah, and basically I'm stop streaming now. Jesus fuck, my man. Yeah, and see you around, cunts.